Good morning, boys and girls, friends, lovers, all ages. Today is the day of action. Community action, actually. And so I've chosen my March Against Monsanto community action shirt today. I'm going to start out with some news and words that are going to be scary and prompt you to do two things. Share this feed. Ouch, my head too. Share this feed, okay? And here's why you want to share this feed. I am going to start what I hope to be a day of phone calls and activism. And there's a mobile food pantry happening right now out by the Bronco Stadium. But what I'm more worried about is So I'm done screwing with my screen for a second, and I want to be real clear. Eric Brandt made a phone call yesterday and said they pulled somebody out of his pod with 102 temperature. I called the nurse and medical professional, and she said, yeah, that's probably COVID. So we're at presumptive positive stage that pod 5A of the Jefferson County Jail is contaminated with COVID. This is a pod where they've been handing out food without gloves on, where they have been breathing on people's mail without masks on, without PPE. So what I'm going to do is share Frank Sturgill's requests with all of you this morning. I am also going to be sharing a document in the feed real quick, and I have to create it. But I'm just behind my schedule today, and I needed to get into this mode. So we're gonna read it. We're gonna read Frank Sturgill's Cora demands. I want, if anybody has a link for the Cora demands from Denver or anything else, you're welcome to post them. If you can't post them, I'm going to be moderating people today. And my goal is only to do this for 1 hour. Okay? Then I want somebody else to do the next hour, and somebody else to do the hour after that. So what I'm creating right now is a COVID crisis Google folder. And in that, I'm creating a spreadsheet where each person gets to set up for a time slot. So Otto the Watchdog, we want you to take an hour today and live stream you making phone calls. Live stream videos, live stream the discussion, so that everybody from your followers is posting and making phone calls to Denver, to Jeffco. We're going to blow up a whole bunch of things here today. And Cindy Renee made a phone call to me yesterday, an email I should say. They're not letting his video visits go through was his concern, but she's got a video visit. Janet had a video visit yesterday. So they want masks, right? They want masks to be sent to the Denver jail. Sheriff's office took my mask today. How do you like that? I couldn't videotape it because they won't let us video and tape inside the police departments or the courthouses. But I delivered masks this morning to downtown Denver jail, and we've got that going on. So, damn it, COVID crisis file folder. Who new sheets. So we're going to share this link in the feed in a second. And this is going to be Telethon Monday. Today is April 27th, by the way. On April 30th, Denver police have an active plan to move 300 people off the streets. And so on Thursday, we're going to be serving breakfast. We're going to be out there in the streets, videotaping, providing food. We're calling for mass action for people to show up into Denver, to come out of their houses and to look at this eviction process during the middle of a stay-at-home crisis. Okay, so that's the first thing that we've got going on. And so I'm just making a very simple spreadsheet. And if you are an auditor, if you can go live, if you have that capacity, I'm hoping that you sign up for this while we're live, and get a link in there. Get a time slot where you can do a video of all the things that we need to do for Eric Brandt. You're going to make phone calls, Chris Marcus, and hopefully you're going to be able to continue to repost phone numbers. Okay. The point of the matter is that we have made phone calls. We have been making complaints. We've been doing this, and it's not enough. There's not enough quick response. There's not enough timely action going on here. And, I'm going to say that YouTube is slightly effective in sending notices out about my live feeds. So there's that. Today we are live. I'm trying to find my live stream so I can share links in there, right? And I'm just going to go to it right now. Sorry for the delay. This is the problem with trying to get set up. But we are on a rolling telethon. And so data is currently, I want to go live. So that's just all I care about. Just go live. There we go. There's my live stream. And now we're going to share links. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me find my chat box. Good morning, supposedly free. If you're able to live stream later, good morning, supposedly free. Pause that. We're going to end that problem and delaying. This is a really weird setup. Thank you. So that's the first phone call we need to start doing. Definitely that. Okay. So this link that I'm just putting up, Meg Me T, good morning. This is the spreadsheet. And basically my idea is that I've got a job to do. I'm actually about to hire 3 or 4 people to make masks. We have got federal funding. My buddy has it. So today I need to get moving on that so that we can have jobs and create work and make masks in mass, right? 50, 20 a day for me. No, we're talking 200-300 masks a day is what we want to get to. So I'm only going to do this for an hour. And John Speedway, get ready for work. Okay. Come back in, find a phone number, make a couple phone calls for us. Good morning. That's what we're looking for today. So Otto, you've posted a first number. T, I love that you're so. I hope that you're showing, and I hope that you're taking us to your local jail. I hope you're taking masks to your local homeless shelter, your local homeless community. Okay. And if you want to sew masks to send masks for me to give away to the jails, to the facilities, whatever it is, send me an email, cuttheplastic@gmail.com. But we want to go back to the first phone number, which was 303-232-6301. And I see that Otto might have shared that. And I am actually calling to ask you to call them and file a complaint. I'm going to file a complaint again. I've already filed complaints. They refuse to take my masks that Ghost Rider called delivered to the Jefferson County Jail. They refuse them. And if If anybody has places in your communities that are taking them, I'll take them, right? If they won't take them in your community, that's some BS. And that's why we need to make these phone calls. That's why this day of action is so urgent. Remember, Colorado is open today for business, but the city and county of Denver is not. Excuse me. I'm hungry. But I'm gonna just come back up in here, and I want to make sure that people are understanding my concept today. We're gonna make phone calls. You're gonna make phone calls, and other people are gonna do this live stream after me. And we're gonna tell you who the next one is, and we're gonna tell you who the next one is, and we're gonna keep going through that. Okay? But right now, I'm the first one. I'm asking you to consider doing this. I'm asking you to get out there. And I've posted the link again in the chat box to make sure that all of you have that. Now, the first thing that I want to read to you today is I want to read to you the records request so that you have some kind of idea. What are we asking for? What kind of information are we demanding? And what kind of action are we expecting them to take today? Okay? So, in Eric Bryant style, I'm goofy, I'm all over the place, but I learned from a master, and my masters tell me that we have to do better. So, in doing better, we're going to read examples of Frank Sturgill. And we're going to go here. Dear criminals, free Eric Bryant. Has been reported through extremely reliable sources that at least 27 Jeffco sheriff's deputies at the jail tested positive, I'm going to say, or are presumptive positive, last week. Per the records laws of the state of Colorado, corruptado, you see how he did that? We, the people, demand the following records. Can you clearly, folks? Oh, wow. That was a froggy crack in my head, in my mouth. Whatever that was. Deputies. A log or a count of the numbers of deputies working at the Jefferson County Detention Center on April 27th, 2020. Now, here's where the thing is that we have to remember. All police officers in the Jefferson County have been deputized as Jefferson sheriffs. They all, you can be from Pine, Colorado, you can be from Arvada, Wedge, Lakewood, right? You don't have to be a Jefferson County sheriff to work at the Jefferson County jail. They deputized them all. So when you're making requests and you're calling the health department, or you're calling Arvada, or you're calling Golden, or you're calling Pine, Colorado, and asking how many sheriffs deputies they've sent to the jail for the entire coronavirus, right? These are things that we need to know. So a logger count or number of deputies working at the Jefferson County Detention Center on April 27th, 2020. Okay, that's today. A logger count of deputies that have been tested. It should be March 12th because that was my birthday. Okay, we want the statistics on my birthday. March 13th, 2020, in 8 a.m., April 27th, 2020. We want to know what a log or count of deputies that are on paid leave for testing positive for corona. Right? From March 13th. How many have received a second test after being placed in a pod as of today? A log or count of deputies that have received hospitalizations have died. How many policy of testing deputies? What's the policy? What's this policy for sorting mail? Are they allowed to use no masks, no gloves? is UV light utilized? Okay. What's the instruction manual if there is such lights being used? We want to know what that is. And are they following it? Yes. Thank you, supposedly free. Hit that like button. And don't forget to share this link. And don't forget to tell your friends. Nobody yet, all these anonymous people are sitting here, nobody has signed up to do the next telethon. So y'all got to do better than that, okay? I don't care if you're anonymous. What I care about is that you sign up for a time slot, okay? That's all I'm asking for. Why? Why do we need a time slot for this? Because, folks, that's not the one I wanted. Because we've got records that we need. Okay, let's look at another file that Mr. Sturgill sent as a request. We'll pop that one open. If you think it's someone on the phone before, oh my God, oh yeah, hey, let's call somebody. Let's get in queue. Let's see. I want to talk to Pine, Colorado Police Department. So there's the substation, phone number 303 838 4441, and using the internet, we'll make a phone call so that you can watch me make the phone call and you can practice doing this yourself. Okay? Look at that beautiful bird. I don't do this because I love doing this. I do this because I love the people that are infected, that are impacted, right? As much as I hate Eric Brandt for putting me through this shit, you need to know that we have to take care of each other and we have to take care of him. It would be. Do I have volume? Are we getting through? Let's try that again. Volume's out. Nothing like the dead of the night. No headphones are in. Wonder if my Google's broke. It says I'm making a free call, folks. Are any of you getting through to people? Email addresses. If you think you've experienced COVID, go here. Let's go to their website. This is such boring shit, folks, unless you're doing it. If you're just watching it live on TV, borino, right? Boring. You got to be doing it. It's still not calling. It's so weird. We're going to try that. $303. 939 3111. Is that it? Let's try Denver 311. Did I have it memorized yet? 913-1311. I hate this part. 913-1311. No, Marita, it doesn't. Phone lines are working, so we know at least the phones are working. If Pine, Colorado isn't answering their phones, that's a problem. Hello, is this Denver 311?
No, wrong number.
Wrong number.
Yeah, you're the number.
Okay, thank you. Well, at least we know the phone works. And the reason that we didn't get that is that the 720-913-1311 is not a 303 number. It's a 720 number.
Thank you for contacting the City and County of Denver. Para Español, oprimo dos.
Wait while I transfer your call. Thank you for calling 311. If this is a police
Orange
fire.
headlight.
Sorry you are having troubles. Please try again. Thank you for calling 311. If this is a police, fire, or medical emergency, please hang up and dial 911.
You are currently
Fourth.
in the queue.
I'm in the phone
Please
for
hold. A
311.
representative will be with you shortly.
Frank Sturgill, you keep those email addresses rolling. I'm going back to Jeffco Public Department of Health.
Your wait time is less than a minute.
If you prefer not to wait,
You can
do
send me
have
some of
an
that
option
bud.
to receive a call.
To look up court records or to make court-mandated payments online, go to denvergov.org/court. Information, hours of operation, and locations can be found on the Denver County Court's homepage at denvergov.org/county court. Thank you for calling City and County of Denver. Thank you for your patience. This is Rachel. With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking today?
Good morning, Rachel. My name is Brian. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine, thank you. How can I help you?
I am calling. I want to make a complaint.
Okay.
I understand that the city and county of Denver is in COVID stay-at-home lockdown orders until May 8th, correct?
It's a stay-at-home order till May 8th, yes.
So I want to
I
know
wouldn't
why.
say lockdown.
Well,
I wouldn't say lockdown because
okay.
you can't leave your house.
Yeah. No. I appreciate that. That what I'm really concerned about is that since we're at a May 8th stay-at-home order, I don't understand why the police department is planning on a eviction of people from their homes on the 30th of April.
Where did you get that information?
I saw it posted yesterday
Where?
at 20th in California.
On a building or on a house or what?
It was on a. It was a sign posted. Yes. It was actually.
That there was going to be an eviction?
Yes. Mass eviction on the 28th. I mean on the 30th.
All right, let me check on that because I don't think anything's changed as far as our stay-at-home order at all. So let me just check that. Hold on a moment.
Yeah.
And was that a sign? It was just a sign posted on 20th in California?
Yeah, on the stop sign there.
On a stop sign?
Yeah. Yep. So that the
Hold on just a moment. Let me check on that. One moment, please.
okay. Oh, we gotta get to unsubs comments as well. We'll get there. So remember, if you're with me, we have this document that we've created for a telethon, and my goal is that somebody, a human being, will take this over in 30 minutes. So this is the 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock time slot. And that's Cut the Plastic. Now I'm looking for somebody to take over at 10 o'clock. The same kind of thing that I'm doing right now. I'm on hold with Denver. We're going to call Jefferson next. But evicting 300 people from their homes on Thursday is a real problem for me. And so I don't want to see that. And I want you to help me make that not happen. And if you don't believe it, that's the notice right there. They're evicting roughly 300 people on the 30th. Pursuant to E49246, all public streets, alleys, sidewalks, and other public ways must remain free from unauthorized encumbrances and obstructions. On Thursday, April 23rd, the city will remove all items encumbered or obstructing public areas during a coordinated multi-agency cleanup of the area. Any property removed will be taken to Galapagos for 30 days, 14th in Galapagos. They got some shitty hours from 6 o'clock in the morning to 8:30 in the morning, Mondays, Tuesdays. Yeah, so that's notice. See all those houses right there? See all the housing right there on this side of the street? There's more of it. Let's show you another angle. See, there's toilet and hand washing for everybody. This is their home. All these people that we were out Champa.
Water.
I'm still on hold. I gave her the wrong address. That might help. See all those houses back there in the corner? All those. There's more. There's another toilet over here in this section. There's over 300 people living down there. And that's just not acceptable. To have evictions from that many people. So French Church is asking for logs. We want you to ask for mass logs. Okay? But sweep of 300 people on April 30th in the midst of a COVID-19 crisis. And so what we've got to do is we've got to ask you all to come down, attend, join, follow, videotape, yada, yada, yada.
All right, thanks for holding. So all evictions, as far as evicting people from houses and buildings and that type of thing, those are still on a stay-at-home order until May 8th, or if it's extended longer, depending on COVID-19. Now, they are trying to break up homeless camps to get the people into the shelters that we've provided. Did you read if it was regarding that?
So my understanding is that there are not 300 vacant beds in all the emergency sheltering situations. Can you confirm that there are 300 vacant beds for families, for mentally handicapped, for people with animals, for people who are in couples situations but are not married?
Let's finish the first topic. Was that eviction order for homeless? Is that what that was?
Absolutely, it's an eviction order for the homeless.
Okay. Now, as far as they have a ton of shelters that they've created for the homeless.
And do you know what the capacity is and how full they are?
I don't know how full they are, but
Okay.
I have a number where you can call to see how full they are.
I do.
Hold on just a moment.
I do actually. Hold on a second. I know how full they are. They're 99% capacity. She's not there.
I'm here.
Oh, you
I'm
are
looking.
there. Okay. So they're at 99% capacity. And those shelters are not for people who are in couples but not married. Those shelters are not for people who have dogs or cats, who have a family setting, right? Who are mentally touched in the brain where they don't have standard settings. Those people are not staying in those facilities. And so I value that there's a stay-at-home order till May 8th. And I was out yesterday morning feeding the people who didn't have kitchens in their homes. And they definitely had tents where they were sleeping, where their property was collected. They had trash areas, they had bathrooms, they had hand washing stations with water that generally isn't warm or hot. And so if there's going to be an eviction on Thursday, I want to know that there's enough housing for each and every one of those people, conditions that meet their need and not just a mass bunkhouse. We have 55 COVID positives at the Denver jail, right? And we don't know when the second wave is coming that the governor has told us is coming. So I'm really concerned about this. And when I was out there yesterday and saw those signs saying that they're moving these people, I need to file a complaint. And as a Denver resident, I'm concerned that I have a house to stay in, but they're not easing my rent. And I'm not sure if I'm going to make my ends meet for May 1st to pay my rent. So if I'm out there,
if you need help with rent, you could call here because we do have a rental assistance program for Denver residents.
I understand that. But what I'm saying is that the governor has not eased eviction or has not eased rent, and he has not put the burden on the banks. So we've got to make sure that if we're going to be evicting 300 people roughly, as a count has been done by Denver Homeless Out Loud, then I'm concerned that the street cleanup is an eviction that is inconsistent with the stay-at-home orders. And I want that complaint filed.
Okay, hold on.
Colorado Donkey Watch, you might be one of those people who can do one of these live streams. I have to get people hired. I have to get some things organized to make masks today. I'm only leading by example, and my prayer is that
20th Avenue or Street that it was on?
Actually, the sign, I went back and checked my photography. It was at Champa.
20th and Champa or California?
Champa. So it might have been 21st. Let me check the map. Gets twisted up over there on the other side of Park Avenue. So actually, it looks like it might have been. 22nd in Champa is where I saw the sign.
Twenty-second Avenue in Champa?
Yeah, right on that little triangle. There's like a barbecue joint there, and it was posted on the stop sign. There's 2 porta potties and 2 hand washing stations and visibility there. No less than, I'd say, probably 50 people came and got food from food service line that was serving breakfast yesterday. So that alone tells me, that there's a need to make sure that there's a responsible process. Because if you want all of these people to move into shelter, and then you got to do a census. You got to know what kind of shelter they need, because we've gotten most of them off the streets and into shelters. This is the rag bag that's left. This is the abnormal groups, people that need medical attention, that have mental health disturbances, that we used to house these people consistently forever. And somewhere back in the 80s, they stopped doing that. So if you're going to start picking people up and moving them around, possibly opening up and spreading people around the community again, right? We've got people being diagnosed at the jails left and right. We still got sheriffs who aren't, and security guards not wearing their masks as of this morning, the downtown Denver jail. And so if we don't have consistent patterns across our city, and we're doing a stay at home till we get up to speed, then shutting down this homeless sweep, this eviction of people who have solidified tents, housing, food. They're all around the services and the shelters that are providing direct daily services, right? If you want to go out and clean the trash and pull out some dumpsters and wash the toilets and provide hand washing stations and hot water, that's great. That's what my tax dollars are for. But
all right, sir, I've made note of all your concerns. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
No, ma'am. Thank you much.
All right. Have a good day.
Oh, do you have a record number? Oh, she hung up on me. That's okay. They're supposed to. There was a queue when I called, right? By the way, I can't wait to go back and do business at the Mercury Cafe, one of my favorite businesses in Denver. They always take care of things. Cleanups is just moving them around. And I'm not able to follow all the things, but I see with 20 minutes left in my section of this attempted telethon with auditors like Fuck the Police, Unsub Press, and Otto the Watchdog in here, that somebody should have signed up to take on this torch today. I can't express this enough, folks. I got other things to do. I need you all to be part of this process. Activism in action. Okay? So as soon as I find the YouTube where we're live right now, I'm going to repost the link. And then I need somebody to sign up. Okay? Because I just cannot do this by myself. So, folks, that's one call. We've got more calls. That's one call. Damn it. We've got more calls. I hate when that happens. And I want, Otto, I love it. I love you that you're making calls. I hope that you might be one of those people that would sign up for a time slot. FTP, you as well. Sign up to a time slot to take on the live feed. We're at 49 people right now. Hopefully you've all liked and shared my page, right? If you haven't, come to Cut the Plastic. Come follow me. Come share my links, right? That's all I got, right? But what I want is when we raise money, like Liberty Freak TV would go on for like 3 or 4 hours, right? When we raise bonds, somebody's running that over and over. Damn it. We got more. I can't do all that all the time refreshing. Sorry. So I'm going to come back to my feed and I'm going to see what you guys have to say. But the point is, the local shelters, they're not taking in-kind donations. They need to call your health department and I'll call your health department right now. What health department is it? Tell me what county, what state you live in, and I will make that phone call because we want you, Mega Me T, to know what it's like and how to do this in a way that that can duplicate it. And Upsubpress, look, let's create some time slots. If you want to do this later, then let's do this later. But I cannot do this all day. And so I need the first brave person to step up and take on the next time slot. These are time slots that are Mountain Standard Time, by the way. And so, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, folks. There's only so much one human being can do. I'm not famous. I don't have 300,000 shares and likes. I'm not world renowned. I don't get Furry Potato on my channel on a regular basis, or James Freeman, or any of those people. Maybe you know those people. And so maybe you can go share on their pages their links. We need this to carry on. It's a public document. Okay, I don't care. I got it. Ada County, Boise, Idaho. Okay, here we go. Ada County Health Department, Idaho. Okay, that's the Central District Health Department. Here's their phone number at 208. And so let's find out, where do we go? How do we get masks into the hands of those who need them? Am I supposed to stand on the outside the police department and hand them to my police officers? Probably not.
Thank you for calling Central District Health. If this is a medical emergency, please hang up and dial 911. Para español, oprima uno. If you are calling for novel coronavirus questions, press 2. For family and clinic services, including WIC, press 3. For food establishment inspections, child care inspections, or septic system questions, press 4. For billing questions or to make a payment, press 5. To talk to communicable disease control about a reportable disease, press 6. For the operator or to leave a message, press 0. To repeat these options, please press the star key.
Environmental Health, Mike speaking. Can I help you?
Hi, Mike. I'm calling. I guess a lot of the shelters and just the people in the community here are not accepting mask donations. So, with this COVID crisis going on, as makers and sewers, we really need to know how we get the masks in the hands of inmates at the jails, and on the faces of the police officers, the health workers that are serving the homeless. What is the primary location for mask donations to make sure that they are distributed effectively? Is the police department taking them for the jail? Is there a local homeless organization that's being...
Let me transfer you over to Zach Ward. He is liaison for that. Hold on, please.
Fuck the police. I expect you to take a slot on that list too, huh? This is Zach Ward, liaison.
Sorry,
Zach Ward.
is not available. Record your message at the tone when you... Sorry, the operator is not available. Hello, Cisco Unity Connection Messaging System. Sorry, the operator is not available.
Okay, well, we'll just go through that again. I don't have a problem with that. I got Mark. He wasn't available.
Thank you for calling Central District Health. If this is a medical emergency, please hang up and dial
So we're
911.
going to go with 2. And you guys don't all have to call the same number.
Thank you
right?
for calling the
Call
Central
Denver
District Health Information Call Center.
while I call these
If this
guys.
is an emergency, please hang up and call 911. Para información en español, oprima 1.
Prima
The
uno.
CDH Information Call Center is responding to questions regarding the novel coronavirus, weekdays from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. If you are a member of the public with a question about novel coronavirus, press 2. If you are a healthcare provider needing to speak to our epidemiology team, press 3. The CDH Information Call Center is responding to questions regarding the novel coronavirus.
Oh,
Weekdays from 8:30
I was supposed to hit 2. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get my sewing going.
Thank you for calling Central District Health Information Call Center. May I please have your name?
Yeah, my name's Brian. What's yours?
I'm sorry, what was that?
My name is Brian. What's yours?
My name's Abby.
Abby, how you doing?
And can I also have your zip code?
No, I just really am concerned here. I'm calling. We're trying to figure out where to take masks in Ada County to make sure that they get on the faces of inmates and police officers, of frontline workers who need extra masks. We've been making some calls around to like the homeless shelters and stuff, and they're not taking donations. And with this epidemic spreading around jails, around the homeless communities, and with not enough testing for all people to find out whether they've got it or whether they've had coronavirus, we really want to make sure that we're getting masks on people. And so with sewers that are like being told to give their masks away, like we're really concerned about this. So let me give you the zip code I'm really concerned about getting these masks in is 83704.
Thank you. So if you actually go to, I know that a lot of places aren't taking those donations, but if you go to UnitedWayTV.org, they're the ones who you're able to donate medical and hygiene items to. They're accepting donations and they're making sure that they get to those first responders and those who are in need.
So what you're telling me then is that like the United Way is going to be going to the jail masks and putting them on, making sure that inmates get them?
I'm not sure if they're going to be going directly to the jail. That would be more towards a question for them. But I know that they're the ones who are accepting the donations at the moment.
Okay. And so I'm on this UnitedWayTV.org. And so I'm guessing this address here on South Vista Avenue is the one I'm going to need. But I found a number at the bottom of their website. While I'm on the phone with you, can you tell me about the jails and testing?
I'm not sure what the jails are doing at the moment with testing. This hotline is mainly for information regarding like COVID, if they have symptoms and where they're able to go tested. But I would contact the facilities, the jail facilities, or like the Ada County department and see if they're able to give you more information regarding that, because we don't have that here.
Oh, okay. So you're the call center for people who think they're sick, but not for resources.
Well, we give resources too, but it's mainly towards like COVID, if they have questions regarding the symptoms, cleaning, and then where to get tested.
Right, I understand, but you got to understand that you just sent me somewhere else to figure out about doing the masks. And so,
Yeah.
so this is the runaround I get. And this is not my first phone call to get the answer of calling the United Way. So I think that that's a problematic, and it's ineffective for people who are really trying to make a difference, to have to spend a lot of time instead of just calling one place and saying, okay, if you've got masks, here's where to deliver them. Here's the times to do that. Right. So I just think that would be another thing that you guys could do at your facility to give that one less runaround. But I thank you. I'm going to call United Way and get that info. And hopefully, you guys can get that so you can share it the next time too.
Oh, okay. Have a good one.
You too. Thanks.
Bye.
And they're quick to hang up, aren't they? So, we're in Idaho now. We're going to go back to Jefferson in a moment. And again, remember, I want you.
Good morning, United.
Good morning. Is this United Way on 3100 South Vista Avenue?
I'm sorry, what?
Is this the United Way on 3100 South Vista Avenue in Boise?
Yes, it is.
Well, my name's Brian, and I'm a journalist, and I'm calling today because I understand that people are having a hard time giving masks to charitable organizations that serve the homeless.
Okay, and so you're a journalist. Who are you with?
And so I'm calling today to find out what the process is to get masks. Or a primary hub for donating masks. Is that correct?
Well, we do accept donations through our website. You go to our website, and right as you get into our website, you'll see it says donate medical supplies. And so you'll fill out the form, and these are being reviewed every day. So I don't know why you would say, yeah. So
I'm sorry, I'm lost already. I'm lost already. I have masks that I have made, and I want to deliver them. So why do I have to? Where do I have to go to a website to deliver masks? They can't take my masks from online.
Well, this is the way it works. So you would fill out this medical form, and it has all kinds of questions on it, and then they will match what you're donating with the organization who needs them. No, that was I hit the donate, and it asked for money. I want to donate medical supplies, and I'm looking at the website, and it says medical supplies are needed, and donate, and I click donate, and it wants money. It doesn't ask for my security code, my credit card. It says nothing about me giving a mask to anybody. That's just. I'm the website. You're on it, and I'm about to get on it. And you'll see right where it says donate medical and hygiene. So as soon as you see that, you click on that. And then it'll take you to...
See how it's very deceiving, because you see that picture and then there's a donate button on the right-hand side. And so that asks for money. It's very deceiving that I have to click the mask.
I'm going to do. I'm going to transfer you to Robin Brown. Hold on just a minute, okay?
All right.
And thank you for your call. Hold on.
Yeah.
This is Robin.
Hi, good morning, Robin. I'm calling. I received a tip that there was some difficulties from sewers out there in Ada County in getting masks that they can like physically donate that they have, and
Yes.
so it's kind of on your website and per the phone call, and your website's really confusing. Because you got to click the central face mask, and if you click where it says like medical supplies are needed, donate today, and then there's a donate button on the right hand side and it asks for money. But I've got masks that have been sewn to give to people who already have like surgical 2 or 3 masks to put over it, or an N95 mask that they can wear over them. And we also want to make sure that homeless and inmates have access to masks at the jails. And I'm trying to figure out if you're you guys are working on coordinating that. What's the story here?
We are.
And
So we are working with working on a big order right now. We need 2,000 masks for Ada County inmates and Ada County jail staff. And we're working on an order of 1,000. We've only been able to chip it away about 250 for St. Luke's. And then we've been giving them out to the shelters. The laundry list of places is huge. So we're not in a position to purchase anything, but it sounds like you're talking about a donation.
yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good-hearted people with sewing machines, with cloth that's been sitting at their closets or their sewing rooms.
I know. I've been rallying the troops. It's been so amazing. People have been so kind.
Well, the reason that I called is that somebody came to me. I'm a mask maker, as well as a journalist, as well as a syndicated journalist, and so I'm in Denver, Colorado, and they said, "Look, Brian, maybe you can help me. I'm not getting any luck here." So I see the United Way website, but I don't see a pattern or any information for makers. Maybe you
You
can.
know what? We actually, on our blog, we do have a standard pattern that's CDC approved. And would you mind giving me your email and I'll shoot it over to you?
It's Cut the Plastic.
What was that?
Cut the Plastic
Cut the plastic. Okay.
at gmail.com. And I see you guys have some blogs here. You've got moratorium on evictions and foreclosures. You've got a blog on everything you need to know to make a mask. And I really hope that you can update Tri-County Health. They gave me your number, but they didn't really have like a good they're just like, go to United Way. And so if you were able to update, I should say the Central Health District, CDH, with more info on like your blog or whatever, then they might be able to give that out more effectively. But I got you here, everything you need to know about masks. And you said you're taking orders so people can specifically donate masks to you guys. There is to make sure the inmates get them. Is that supposed to?
Yeah.
Is that supposed to go to the United Way, or is that supposed to go directly to the jail?
You're in Denver, and so you want to help the Treasure Valley in Idaho for sure?
No, I've got people in Idaho, in Ada County that already have masks they can't give away.
Okay, cool. Oh, God, yes. No, the best way to do it is if they can, and I'm personally doing pickups and drop-offs and all kinds of things just to eliminate having so many different people touch these things. And so you can give people my email address if you want. And I am kind of short on, I know we have a couple wonderful groups of people that are just quilters guilds, and I have some church groups that are sewing and some others. But we definitely need more people. And we even have some 3D plastic mask makers and ear protector people working hard making supplies for us too. So
I love it.
If we could centralize it and have it come through me, that would be wonderful.
I love it. Okay. So if they want to send you a mask, a maker up there, you've got an email. You're going to shoot me that email offline, and I'll get that from cuttheplastic@gmail.com. And I'm glad to know that you guys are working to take care of your inmates. I hope there's a giant effort to stop evictions from people who live. And in Denver, we're facing evictions of 300 people who are tented, and they don't have a foundation of their structure that's private property, and so we're trying to stop those evictions happening this week. So I thank you for your time and your work, and we'll get those people who directly connected to me to make sure that you get the mask that they have and that they are able to make more.
Awesome. I'm so glad you called. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too. Take it easy.
Bye. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You're hiding your clothes, Papa Dave. That's good. Lady Justice Liberty News. You better send me an email at cuttheplastic@gmail.com. Look, I'm not going to get into the pay for executives. I get it. They asked all the nurses at the hospital here to take a pay wage, and then they gave out like $1 million in bonuses to all the executives. That happened last week in Denver. So here's the deal. Who's going live next? Nobody. Listen, you people really suck the fucking energy out of me. This is the problem. I have a job to do and I need to go to work. I've been online for an hour. Why somebody else isn't taking the horns and starting phone calls to Jeffco and other things like that, this is problematic and where you start losing people. So you're going to lose my feed. Hopefully somebody else will get a bright ass idea to carry this on. But it's obvious that my energy and effort this morning to ask other auditors to carry this on in a live stream is not going to happen. And since this feed is going to die, and you're not going to see it for several hours, I hope somebody's got that link and that we're going to share it one more time if I can get to my live feed. But the problem is that there's a lot of auditors who can, and there's people who can reach these auditors, and I can't do all the work by myself. So I've done my hours worth of community action and effort in the name of Eric Brandt, in the name of the homeless, and in all those other things. And I really, really was excited about this idea. And that'll happen for a really long loop if I let it go that way. I was really excited about this idea, and I was hoping that other people would take it on, but I can't. I just don't have it in me. I've got bills to pay. I want to rent strike, but I've got to create a Facebook event for our community action on Thursday, and I've got 100 masks to sew, and I've got 5 people to hire, and I've got a guy who wants me to get up to 300 masks a day capacity. So, Lady Justice, thank you. Folks, go harass somebody who's live and tell them that they need to do this, that they need to find a telethon. They need to go live. They need to make more calls. I'm going to do one more effort in trying to get this link out there. And I'm going to ask if Fico, can you do some phone calls if he's there? He's probably asleep. The good thing about Friends in Code is that he's always fucking live. Right? I wish I had more contacts. I wish that I knew how to get a hold of Jeff is here, or all the numbers that Eric had, right? But nobody's live. I don't have them. I don't have the contacts. Anyway, I got shit to do, folks. So that was my effort. I hope you'll do it. Have a great day.